Welcome to the Happy Nessa 1111 channel, where we are committed to happiness, connectedness, and being you, authentically and unapologetically. So we are at the beginning. So today is Mental Health Motivation Monday. And for Mental Health Motivation Monday, I want to give you a little tidbit of a little nugget of knowledge for me, but then I'm going to actually highlight one of my favorites, mentors. Call them a mentor as if I've met them, but honestly, it feels like a mentorship type relationship because these are people that I have been following for years, some maybe even for decades. But the little theme that I want to have for this week is about the environment, right? It takes a certain type of environment for something to grow and to prosper. I'll give a couple examples because I'm not the best person to tie in a whole bunch of analogies and make it sound great, but like a couple of examples is like a flower. We know, obviously, that a plant needs light, it needs water, it needs proper soil, it needs the right environment, it needs the right temperature. Certain plants can only grow in certain temperatures. Certain, vegetables, if you have a garden, can only grow in the winter versus the summer, right? So you need the right environment for plants and flowers to grow. Similarly, if you're a chef, maybe this analogy will sit more with you, but you need the right temperature environment to bake certain things, to cook certain things. Certain things are not going to cook well at a high temperature, and vice versa. Some things are not going to cook well at a low temp. So environment is so key. And so on this channel, when we talk about environment, the most important environment, of course, is going to be your mind, right? We're talking all about the mind, thoughts and beliefs and memories and what you focus on, whether it's the present, past, or future. Your mind is your environment. So think about this, irregardless of where you are. If you're not at a beach like me, irregardless of what your environment is, literally you can be in the worst. If you think about people in third world countries and in the worst environment, right? Why is it that physical environment, why is it that some of them actually make it to other countries and to other places and prosper and they're rich? One particular woman I want to shout out is Indra Nuyu. I'm not sure if I'm saying her last name right, but I think that's how I say it. Indra Nuyu. I met her. She was I'm not sure if she still is, the CEO of PepsiCo, and homegirls from India, and we already know, was born in India, and I'm not sure how old she was when she came to the United States, but we know what it takes, to come from a country with limited resources and to prosper somewhere else. She's, at the time that I met her, I think she was making $16 million a year from PepsiCo. So yeah, guys, your environment is everything. And I'm going to leave that at that for Mental Health Motivation Monday. Now I'm going to go to one of my favorites. I'm not sure who it is yet at the time of recording, but we're just going to hop on over to one of my favorites and stay tuned all of this week. I'm going to do my favorites all of this week. So except for Life Vlog Thankful Thursday, that'll be me or the kids or something else. But thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Comment down below about the environment that is conducive for you when it comes to you manifesting what you want. We talk a lot about mental health and we talk a lot about manifesting. So comment down below what type of mental environment, what type of physical environment is conducive to you manifesting what you want in life and maintaining your mental health. One thing I'll say really quickly before I go is that smells are awesome, an awesome way to enhance your environment no matter where you are. So I don't want to get too lengthy, so I'm going to stop there. But essential oils, smells, having something that can create a supportive, welcoming, warm environment for you no matter where you go is a mental health hack. So for a lot of people, essential oils or some type of aroma that they can have with them everywhere. Look, I've got mine. I'm not just saying this to say it. Shouts to doTERRA. I love them. Therapeutic grade. So that goes with me everywhere I go because it creates an environment that is conducive to my mental health and to me manifesting what I want. Okay, bye.
Everybody around you is a teacher for you. If you're in a bad relationship right now, you are a student of how to have a better relationship. If you're in a bad situation with your boss, that is a teaching situation for you to learn how to get yourself a better boss. Who would have thought in all of the years of the Oprah Show that Jim Carey would be one of our greatest teachers. Okay. Obviously you knew somewhere inside yourself that you were destined to be famous, because I think it's a marvelous thing, that visualization thing you did. Do y'all read about this or hear this? That you used to go up on Mulholland Drive and park
every night
and visualize seeing yourself as...
Yeah, I would visualize,
This is when you were broke and poor.
You know, right, having directors interested in me and people that I respected saying, you know, I like your work or whatever that is. And I would visualize things coming to me that I wanted or whatever.
This was in like 1987, 85?
Yeah.
And
I had nothing at that time, so it was like, but it just made me feel better. It made me, at that time, all it really was for me was kind of making me feel better. I would drive home and think, well, I do have these things, and they're out there. I just don't have a hold of them yet, but they're out there.
Okay, so you would get this from what, self-help books or whatever?
Yeah, self-help section.
Self-help section.
They've renamed it the Jim Carey wing.
So didn't you write yourself a check? I heard that you did. Is that true?
I wrote myself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, and I gave myself 5 years, or 3 years maybe, and I dated it Thanksgiving 1995, and I put it in my wallet, and I kept it there, and it deteriorated and stuff, but then just before Thanksgiving 1995, I found out that I was going to make $10 million on, I think it was Dumb and Dumber, maybe.
Dumb and Dumber, yeah.
Yeah.
So you visualize yourself like...
Weird,
Visualization works if you work hard.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the thing. You can't just visualize and then, you know, go eat a sandwich.
I love that. That was such a powerful moment for me, because I was not a person who did visualization or thought about my belief system in such a practical way. But I learned a lot from Jim Carrey on that show, and he is absolutely correct. If you can see it and believe it, it is a lot easier to achieve it. So thank you, Jim, for reminding us of that lesson. And it doesn't mean that for every person that writes the $10 million check that that's going to happen for you, because so many times people who do that process live in the space of wanting and resisting it instead of writing it, visualizing it, seeing it for yourself, and then letting it go. Letting it go, but moving in the direction of working toward it. So nothing happens at first. It's over the process of the time and the effort and the energy that you put into a thing that the energy comes out.